Hi everyone. Here's my third and final video for the evening. Thank you if you've been sticking with me. So now I have pulled my melting basket and I'm just basically pulling from the basket, so it's so much easier to select what I want to warm for the day or the evening, depending on when I change the wax. And it just makes it so much easier. And some of them I also have testers so that I can just grab the testers and go to the cottage and melt them there. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to get through it all. For example, I have a few that I haven't managed to get through this month, which I'm just probably going to throw it back into the basket, but there's always a chance that I will change my mind and just pull something different. I have been slacking on melting any of my bricks over the last couple of months, so I finally sat down and chopped up some of my bricks that I wanted to warm over the course of the spring and summer. So hopefully I can throw those into the mix and you'll maybe see some bricks in my next empties or what I have been warming videos. So anyway, I'll get started with a few that I had pulled off. The one good thing actually I'll say is this helps me. I had Darren help me do a bar wall in our laundry room, and this way here it's easier for me to see what my dates are for what needs to be warmed and used up, and also easy access for me to be able to check my bars to see if any of my bars need to be either put into the freezer or used up because of discoloration and melt, like the oil starting to separate and melt and get really gooey and stuff. So which you'll see I have a lot in these bars that are pretty wet, like just even handling them already, my hands are already getting full of oils. So I'll just start with some of the older ones that I have that, and there's a lot here that even though they've been in the catalog for the last couple of years, I haven't even warmed them before. So a lot of these are going to be basically new scents to me. Which first one is Peach Nectar. I pulled 3 bars that I had, and I have 4 testers. I'm hoping this will be close to the Apricot Vanilla, which I warmed for the first time just the last couple of days, and it actually performed really well for me in my bedroom, and I loved it. So I'm hoping that I get somewhat the same results with the Peach Nectar. And also with Father's Day coming up, another bar that I have not warmed that's been out since Father's Day a couple of years ago and it's been in the catalog is My Hero. I have 3 bars and 1 tester. It seems to be a favorite for a lot of people, and I do like the smell on cold, so hopefully it's a good performer. Another one that came out, I believe, last year and returned this year is Tangerine Creamsicle, 2 bars and 2 testers. Smells a lot like Cutie Pie Cupcake, which I enjoy. This one here it seems to be more of that citrus, but I hear it's not as great as a performer, and I guess I'll be able to maybe finally compare the two. Coral Waters is another one that returned this year. 2 bars and 2 testers. Another one that I have yet to warm. So these ones here aren't separating oils or anything like that, but I only have 2 bars, so another decision in pulling some of my bars was if I only had like 1 or 2, and depending on what rooms I normally would melt them in. For example, if it's my open concept, it usually takes me 2 bars or a bit more, so I'll pull them and use them up that way and test them. One that I do enjoy, but unfortunately it's not a great performer, is apple cherry strudel. I have 2 bars and 1 tester. It's a beautiful scent. It does not last. I get maybe 4 hours out of it and it's done. So, but I will enjoy it for as long as I have it. Those are my last 2, so make the best of it. Another one that has discontinued, sheer leather. I have 2 bars and 1 tester. This is a nice soft, kind of like men's cologne, but it's beautiful. Very lovely bedroom scent. I definitely enjoy that. And my last one that I think I have for with a tester is I have 2 bars and 1 tester of Atlantic Air. Nice fresh scent, great for bathroom, laundry room, bedroom, of course, very standard. But for an old bar, I used to have it in my club and I took it out because I just wasn't warming enough, but I really enjoy this. It's Harbor's Edge. I would say it's like a cologne with aquatic notes in it. Used to be a scent of the month, I think, when I first signed back up, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. And I really enjoy it. But yeah, it's one of those bars that's starting to get really, really messy. I don't know if you can make out the oils on my hands, but yeah, a lot of these bars are just, they've been sitting around for a while. Another one, and it's getting I don't know if you can see that, but it's getting all pitted and discolored. I have 2 bars, 2 different colors kind of deal. I don't know. My camera's really picking it up. Is Summer Rain. Sorry, I didn't even mention the name. This is nice. It's coming back in a couple of days. That was voted back. So how juicy that is. In the Bring Back My Bar. Really, really enjoy this. A lot of people have been commenting, in which I agree, that this smells very similar, but softer than Thunderstorm. Very enjoyable. Love that scent. And another powerhouse, one that I want to try in the laundry that I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, is Magnolia Linen. It's the wife, I guess you want to say, to Clothesline, because it smells just like Clothesline. See, nice and juicy. It smells just like Clothesline, but with the floral note, and it's strong. And so I'm hoping it's not too strong and too overpowering, but I'm sure it's going to be great. 2 bars of lavender and violet. This was from the Life's a Garden collection a couple of years ago, or a year ago. Smells wonderful. Haven't warmed it yet, so far I think the only thing that I've ever warmed was 3 bars out of everything that I've pulled so far. So I love lavender in the bedroom, so this will be a beautiful scent for in there. I used to have it in my club, and every time I smell it, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have taken it out. But I've gotten such a collection. Hopefully it will be voted back and Bring Back My Bar, because it seems to be that a lot of people tend to have liked it. So hopefully they liked it enough to vote it back. Cozy Cardigan, 3 bars. Just another one that I need to start warming. It's a beautiful bedroom set as well. Nice soft vitamin. And because it's also going to be my birthday this month, I pulled 2 bars of Birthday Wishes, which was in the Moment by Moment collection, which I have yet to warm. Surprise, surprise. But it smells great like cake. So, yeah. Usually I always do happy birthday when it's somebody's birthday, but I'm going to give the white cake a try. And I have 3 bars of Squeeze the Day. They don't necessarily need to be worn. There's nothing wrong with them, other than the fact that I have a brick, so I am trying to clear up some space on my bar wall so that I can add the new scents that I have coming in that I have no room for to put on the wall and are sitting in a box currently. So and the same goes for coconut lemongrass. I have two. These ones here, you can see one's white and one's yellow. They are starting to discolor a little bit. Anyway, the one is. And it's the same thing. I have a brick of it that I had for 2 years that I have not warmed. So there we are. An old one, and I think this is going back to the Bring Back My Bar in 2017, 2018, somewhere around there, is 2 bars of pear blossom and cucumber. So, and I mean, even though it's older, it's holding up better than some of the more recent bars, to be honest with you. And all my bars have always all stayed together, but yet this one's fine. So I don't know if it depends on the oils that are being used, but I don't know. But this is a nice spa-like scent. We'll enjoy that in the bathroom and bedroom. One of my favorites besides Bonfire Beach in the summer line that has been around for a while, I pulled 2 bars of By the Sea. And this is beautiful. And it's a good performer. I have good results with this, so it's great. And I know a lot of people like this one. I could live without it, but I pulled 2 bars of aloe water and cucumber. It's okay. It's my last 2, so I thought I would use them out. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. There's so many other ones that I like better. So, yeah, it's all right. And another goodie is I have 2 bars of Cocoa Lime. And I love this one. It's strong. It just gives you that feeling. See, I got 2 different colors here going on. To me, it kind of reminds me back of when Darren and I were in Cuba and we were sitting down and I was drinking mojitos when we first arrived, and we took a trip. Well, actually, long story short, we went to Cuba and we stayed in Holguin, but when we travel, we tend to rent a vehicle and want to see other destinations. So we had actually rented a car and we went to Santiago de Cuba, and in our travels we had stopped at a little wee bar that kind of overlooked. Cuba has a lot of their city town centers have like little parkettes type thing. It really gives you that old time Leave It to Beaver type sets, movie sets or whatever. But anyway, we were sitting up top and I was having mojitos, and the lime just completely reminds me of that. It's kind of like fresh, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, sorry, I'm off on a little tangent there. And here are just a few bars and testers that I didn't get a chance to warm this past month. We'll start with Rainbow Sugar. I have yet to melt this, so I have 2 bars and 4 testers. And it's kind of like a fruit punch, I guess. I don't know. I know Lisa Roberry really enjoys this one, so we'll see if our sniffers are the same. Another one, I don't really get anything from this one, but I have 2 bars of Here Comes the Sunflowers and 1 tester. I think I warmed it last year and didn't really get anything from it. And even on Cold Sniff, I'm not getting very much. So I don't know. And Pina Colada Cha-Cha. I remember when this came out in the brick, I think it was 2016, 2018, 2016. Really enjoyed it. Always had it going in my kitchen. So anyway, I have 2 bars and 4 testers to go through. And this is just Pina Colada. Definitely, like, I mean, exactly. Which again in Cuba was another favorite. So anyway, that's everything that I have, other than I do have all my bricks sitting in front of me as well. Of most of them are still full that I haven't even touched yet. So hopefully we'll even maybe clear up 1 or 2 and start a few more, because what's the point of having them if I'm not going to warm them? Anyway, do you have anything already in mind of what you're going to be melting, say, for Father's Day, or a special day for this time of for a special occasion or anything that you have coming up for this month? Thanks for joining me, and have a great night. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.